Chennai 365, an effort by SKS in association with social, sports and cultural bodies to do good to a vibrant Chennai.
Running another mobile hospital project at Puttaparthi in Andhra Pradesh for the last 1 decade. Indeed, where there is a will, there is a way. People may wonder what benefit the doctors get by volunteering their time. Well, the secret lies in the spiritual ambience that is created when service is done as an offering to the divine. Baba says, divinity is present in all. All are divine. Through loving service, one's consciousness is awakened to this truth, which is verily the purpose of our human birth.
Purnaratna Award for Excellence in Healthcare to be received by Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, Prashanthi Nilayam and Mobile Hospital, Chennai, to be received by Padma Shri Dr. V. Mohan, Consultant Diabetologist and Convener, Sri Sathya Sai Trust, Tamil Nadu. I request Honorable Justice Thiru B. Rajendran to give the award. Thank you, sir. The next award, Distinguished Scientist Dr. P. Shivakumar, Director, DRDO, for his excellence in defense technology. Before going to that, a few words about him. Dr. P. Shivakumar, scientist, obtained the bachelor degree in mechanical engineering in 1980 from College of Engineering, Guindy, and obtained master's degree in production engineering in 1987 from Madras Institute of Technology. Dr. P. Shivakumar worked for more than 2 decades in design and development of transmission systems for tracked and wheeled vehicle applications. During his tenure as head of CEAD, he standardized software packages, hardware, and reports, and effectively improved the efficiency of analysis group. He is recipient of the following awards: National Design Award, Defense Technology Spin-off Award of DRDO, Scientist of the Year Award 2010 of DRDO, Honorary Doctorate Honoris Causa by Satyabama University, National Design Award 2012. His biographical profile was included in the 10th anniversary edition of Who is Who in the World, USA. He is a member of many professional institutions, particularly American Gear Manufacturers Association, USA, and other associations. I request Honorable Justice Thiru B. Rajendran to present the shawl and award. Thank you, sir. The second awardee is Professor Dr. M. Rajaram, Vice Chancellor, Anna University, to be received by Ms. Gauri for excellence in education. Mr. Gauri, sorry. Professor, a few words about Professor Dr. M. Rajaram. He's a Vice Chancellor of Anna University. He obtained his BE in Electricals and Electronics Engineering from Alagappa Chettiar College of Engineering and Technology, Karaikudi. By virtue of working for a considerable number of years in the academic arena, he reached the position of the Vice Chancellor of Anna University of Technology, Tirunelveli. As a research guide, Mr. Dr. M. Rajaram produced 36 PhDs and 4 MS scholars in various fields. At present, 10 research scholars are pursuing their PhD under his direct supervision. The distinguished Professor Dr. M. Rajaram made significant contributions to education management. His visionary outlook, outstanding leadership, and dedication to excellence in education have helped him become a member of state and central government advisory committees. At present, Dr. M. Rajaram is a Vice Chancellor of the internationally leading and highly advanced technical university, Anna University. I request him to receive the Purna Ratna Award for Excellence in Education. I request Honorable Justice to present the award. Thank you, sir. The third awardee is Sri R. Ramanathan, Director, Projects, Chennai Metro Rail Limited, for excellence in infrastructure. Profile of R. Ramanathan will be read out. Completed BE Honours in Civil Engineering in College of Engineering, Guindy. Served in various capacities in Indian Railways. Key posts that was held by him are Joint Director, Research in Research Design, Standards Organization of Indian Railways in Lucknow, Chief Engineer MRTS Chennai, Divisional Railway Manager, Chief Administrative Officer Southern Railways, Additional Member Railway Board. Just before retirement from Indian Railways in 2013, he joined Chennai Metro Rail Limited, Central and State Government Joint Sector as Director, Projects in charge of all civil engineering activities in the project. He completed and commissioned on 29/6/2015 10 kilometers of metro rail system from Coimbatore to Alandur, progressing briskly the remaining 35 kilometers of phase 1 so as to complete them in stages during the year 2016 and 17, surveyed and selected and pursuing to get approval for the next phases of Chennai metro rail system for an additional length of about 100 kilometers covering Washermanpet to Vamko Nagar, Madavaram to Siriseri and on. For the performance in the Chennai Metro Rail project and contribution in the development of Chennai City Construction Industry Award was given to him. I request him to receive the Purna Ratna Award for Excellence in Infrastructure. I request Honorable Justice to present the award. Thank you, sir. The next awardee is Sri Thotatri Vishwanathan, Vice President, Infosys Limited, for his distinguished service in the field of communication technology. A few words about Mr. Thotatri. Thotatri has over 130 years of professional experience. He has extensive expertise in the area of IT architecture strategy, migration of legacy applications to web-based applications. Thotatri currently is a delivery head for the insurance vertical. In his current role, he heads delivery for life and P&C insurance company worldwide. And he is a winner of the prestigious yearly Infosys Excellence Award for 5 times in a row. He is a member of the Board of Studies for leading engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu. I request Honorable Justice to present Purna Ratna Award to Thiru Thotatri Vishwanathan for excellence in communication and technology. Thank you, sir. The final awardee of today is Sri R. Madhavan, former IITian farmer, KRS Farms, for his excellence in agriculture. A few words about him. He has a passion for agriculture even when he was young. And he wrote IIT JEE and got selected for engineering, and he studied his mechanical engineering, started his career at Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, and after 4 years, he saved enough money to buy 6 acres of land and bought some land at Chengalpet near Chennai. And in the first venture was not that much profitable. So he went to Israel in 1996. He visited Israel because he had heard that they are the best in water technology. So if you take the case of corn, they harvest 7 tons per acre, whereas we produce less than a ton per acre. So he went to Israel to learn the farming techniques. And he considered Dr. Lakshmanan, a California-based NRI, as his farming guru. From 1997 onwards, he was successful in his venture. And when you ask him the reason for choosing farming as a profession, he says that more than any other education, engineering helps in farming because toiling in the soil is only 20% of the work. About 80% of the work needs engineering skills. And Dr. Abdul Kalam visited his farm when he was a president after hearing about what he was doing. And during his visit, he said, "We need not have one, but we should have 1 million Madhavans." And I quote Mr. Madhavan, "If I am able to inspire or create even one entrepreneur, I will be a very happy person because this is what Dr. Kalam wished me to do." And excellence in agriculture, Purna Ratna Award goes to Sri R. Madhavan, farmer, KRS Farms.
On behalf of Krishna Sweets and N.K.Mahadeva Iyer Vision and Endowment, we thank all the awardees and recipients. We request Dr. P. Shiv Kumar to say a few words.
Very good evening to all of you. At the outset, let me convey my sincere thanks to Sri.N.K.Mahadeva Murali, the Managing Director of Krishna Sweets. I think the previous speakers mentioned about the importance of this day. That is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's birthday. So I'm proud to say that I am from that category. There is a Defense, Ministry of Defense. I am from DRDO, Defense Research Development Organization. In this, one of the organizations is CVRD, Combat Vehicles Research and Development Establishment. So I'm proud to say that I'm from that defense sector and having worked for the main program, Arjun Main Battle Tank. So I'm slightly doing some job of MC because there was missed in that. So I'm proud to be a DRDO man where Kalamji served as a scientific advisor. Of course, you all know that after that he became principal scientific advisor to Prime Minister, then he became the important president. So he made our nation to be proud in the world map. When you say about Kalamji, I thought I'll say a few words, though time restriction is there. He says, கொடுப்பதற்கு துணிச்சல், வித்தியாசமான சிந்திக்கும் துணிவு, கண்டறியும் துணிவு, முடியாதவற்றை கண்டுபிடிக்கும் துணிவு, செல்லாத வழியில் பயணிக்கும் துணிவு, அறிவை பகிரும் துணிவு, வலியை அகற்றும் துணிவு, எட்டாதவர்களை எற்றும் துணிவு, பிரச்சனைகளுக்கு எதிராக போராடி வெற்றி காணும் துணிவு, இவை இளைஞர்களின் தனித்தன்மைகள். You all know that the importance given by Kalamji for the students, younger generation, keeping in mind about the availability of the youth in the year of 2025 to 2030, that sector, no other country will be having in this world. So unless you give education, you give knowledge to them, India cannot be having that kind of strength. His vision that 2020 India should become a developed country, this point I think we are proud to say that. He always says, have positive attitude, aiming small is a crime, a nation without a vision will perish. Respect, you all know that when Solomon Papaya visited President House, what he did, I hope you all know that, he stood and welcomed him. And he always says, no is the next opportunity. And he always says, have a big dream. And he also says, மலையை பார்த்து மலைத்து விடாதே, மலை மீது ஏறினால் அது உன் காலடியில். This is what Kalamji says. So having said about Kalamji, because why I said I worked with him since 1992 when he became a scientific advisor, of course I had an opportunity calling him to my organization to lead that seminar on the particularly condition monitoring in the month of December 2014. So it's an opportunity for us to work with him, such a giant. Then coming to the organization today, what we are talking about, the Krishna Sweets, the proprietor Murali. So I could see that last year when I was here along with my mother, so calling Annayar Dinam. So my mother was given the respect by the same Krishna Sweets team. So my mother was very happy that day. Today, the importance is given to Father, Sri Mahadeva Ji. She mentioned about that. If Mahadeva Ji is not there, he cannot stand before you. Same thing I am saying that under defense, if DRDO or CVRD is not there, I cannot stand before you. So having said about that, Mr. Murali Ji, I could understand that the banners he created, Chennai 365, mainly for the social responsibility programs. Then again, he talks about the Chennai 365, besides that, Chief Amuda Padai, to take care of the children from special homes and the personal touch for the senior citizens. So what I'm trying to say that காலத்தினார் செய்த நன்றி சிறிதெனினும் நாளத்தின் மானம் பெரிது. தேவைப்படும் காலத்தில் செய்யப்படும் உதவி சிறிதளவாக இருந்தாலும் அது உலகத்தை விட பெரிதாக மதிக்கப்படும். So what I'm trying to say that what he is doing for the children and the other, முதியோர்களுக்கு, whatever he does is an excellent job. So no one can say a second word about that. மருந்தாகி தப்பா மரத்தாற்றல் செல்வம் பெருந்தகையான் கண்படின். பொருள், பிறருக்கு உதவிடும் பெருந்தன்மையாம் ஒப்புரவு உடையவனிடம் செல்வம் சேர்ந்தால் அது ஒரு நல்ல மரத்தின் எல்லா உறுப்புகளும் மருந்தாக பயன்படுவது போன்றதாகும். So what I'm trying to say is that the Krishna Sweets banner behind Mr. Murali, because of his father Mahadeva Ji, I think the asset what he has created or he is creating, he is trying to spend that for the benefit of the people, the needy people, needy children, particularly the sectors, both lower level, there is the children and as well as the senior citizens. So I respect that and I am very happy to be here on this occasion. I have to thank Krishna Sweets as well as the people in front of me, having come all the way from your place in spite of all your busy schedules to recognize us. Thank you very much. The only one thing I want to say, because I think Sri Krishna Sweets is going to speak about what is next. So I would like to say only one thing to the owner Krishna Sweets from the experience what we gained as a senior officer in the Ministry of Defense. One is that you all know that today in IIT, if you see that 25% of the strength is only from Andhra Pradesh and Rajasthan. So what is required for that from our place, Tamil Nadu? And again, if you see the scenario of Ministry of Defense, not only defense, if you see any central government organization, sorry to say that southern states, the percentage hardly less than 10%. If you take Tamil Nadu specifically, very hardly, I can say even, if you say 500 vacancies, not even 5 from Tamil Nadu. So what is required? So I can only request Sri Murali Ji to think about that. How can create a centers for teaching people to make them in a correct path and creating a road map, how to attend particularly the written test. You all know that how it is done in the northern states. street to street they have this kind of centers. So please think in the direction, any assistance from that, even from retired people of our organization, we are ready to help you. It's a very concern for the whole nation today. Unless we think in the direction, I am telling that in the roadmap of the country, particularly the sectors what you have in the different ministries, Tamil Nadu, which was leading, I can say 30, 40 years back, I'm saying another 20 years, sorry to say that, I thought this is an opportunity for express my wishes to all the people, particularly the people available in the dais also, how to look into that, how to take care of all the requirements of our Tamil Nadu. With this, I thank all the people here, particularly the justice available here, having come here and nicely spoke about things both in English and Tamil. I was very happy to hear the contents of that. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for recognizing us and coming and giving the honor to us. I thank the whole family of Krishna Sweets as well as the audience for recognizing and wishing us. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Gauri, Director Media Science, Anna University, to deliver his acceptance speech on behalf of Professor Dr. M. Rajaram.
Good evening. Respected Chief Guest, Justice B. Rajendran, and organizer of this Purnaratna Award function, Sri Murali ji, and all the recipients of the awards and the audience. It's a great pleasure for us, on behalf of for us.
This is the story of a house that has journeyed across 5 decades. A journey of struggle, adventure, passion, and achievement. A journey from a local name to global fame. Sri Krishna Sweets, founded by Amuda Semmal, Sri.N.K.Mahadeva Iyer, is known for its melting magic, the divine Mysurpa, a delicacy loved by one and all in India and abroad. Even before the phrase corporate social responsibility gained significance, it was textured into the group's value systems. And today, this phrase has been redefined by Mr. Murali as citizen social responsibility. Chennai 365, an effort by SKS in association with social, sports, and cultural bodies to do good to a vibrant Chennai. To Sri Krishna Sweets, it's no mere rule. It's not just an act. It's every citizen's social responsibility. After all, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. And in the process, create a world where life's best bonds are built with love and care. And in time, they will become our strongest bond.